Where are we?
Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DJ Greater Baby Radio. I don't have no lights on. Oh, man. Hold on, let me. There we go. There we go. Ooh, I look like a ghost. Gasper, the black Casper. Blasper.
Yeah,
Ooh, the
you extra
blaster.
light skin.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for checking out the Greater Taylor Show. Man, this has been an awesome week. Awesome. It's been an awesome month. I want to say awesome year. I can't close saying awesome year because the year is awesome, almost up. But I know it's been for most, been it's been I can't even say a good or bad year because we have some ups and downs this year. But we have to be consistently, positive about we're still here, we still have life, still have breath. I'm just grateful for everybody and thankful for everybody, all the emails and all the congratulations and stuff. And I just want to introduce you guys, my team. Y'all see them, the lady to the far right over here, the motivational queen. She's up early in the morning. She's up before the birds doing her yoga stretches. She's doing everything that she does to prepare to motivate us to wake up winning with our motivational queen, Miss Wanda D. Hollis. How you doing?
Woo, 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 woo. I needed a siren or some, G. Clark. Why you wasn't on my siren?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Give me my siren.
You know what?
Give me my siren right now. Where is the box?
I don't know about right now. It'll be a couple seconds.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Get his boxes and stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Wanda, how are you doing this morning?
I am amazing.
Yes,
Fabulous, and all things great.
Yeah, make sure y'all check her out. Wake Up Winning. Can you give the people your page and everything?
Okay, well, Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneur page is right on Facebook, so they can easily go find it. Wake Up Winning for Entrepreneurs, and just just look me up. I'm pretty much out there in social media. So Wanda D. Hollis, you can find me. Very simple.
Yeah, well, Wanda be motivating. I know a lot of y'all people that listen need a little motivation. And this is a lady who fired me up in the morning. I tell you, she be shaking my cage. I tell you. I told Wanda yesterday, Wanda, you're shaking my cage. You're fanning my fire. So you need
fire.
Yeah, you need somebody who fans your fire and gives off that positive energy. And
absolutely.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, allow me bring to you over there. He's looking for his box.
Let him find the box first. Wait,
let him find the box first.
I gotta get my.
He got it.
We're on.
We're live. Ladies and gentlemen, my little brother, chef, mechanic, bartender, minister of music, businessman, photographer. Man, he does it. If you need it, he got it. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't got it, he'll find it. If you need to hear it, he'll tell it.
Tell it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my little brother, Mr. G. Clark. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, family? What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Yesterday was really rough, and I hope we tap into that. We know that the grand jury and their indictment on the Breonna Taylor case, disgusting. So we definitely got to tap on that today. But hey, I'm doing great. How's everybody else doing?
Man, we hanging in there. We got to keep everything positive. Hope everything will work out. The system work out. We can't panic because the system has been consistently failing us anyway. So it's nothing.
I was going to say, what's the surprise? There's no surprise, right?
No, there's no surprise. However, I think that there are moments in each generation where the rubber meets the road. I remember, I grew up country, so I didn't really catch the flack that you get in the city. However, I've seen racism here and there, but the rubber met the road with me with Rodney King, and then the riots that happened after. Because I was like, man, wow, white folks still do that to black folks. Like that was like,
they still hanging.
They're still lynching.
So I believe Trayvon Martin was another one, and then this one just makes no sense. Like they danced around that thing like a ballerina, and Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on because we can get on that a little bit later.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna save that for Sunday because we're gonna have a very, very special guest, the House Representative for Georgia, U.S. Candidate for U.S. Senate, Miss Valencia Stovall, Atlanta native. Make sure y'all Fulton High Redbirds. Make sure y'all tune in Sunday. So that Sunday link, make sure you guys share it with all your alumni, Fulton High alumni, Southside High alumni. Actually, I went to high school with her for a short, brief period of time. But yeah, she'll be on Sunday. But yeah, this show here is entitled "Courage," having the courage. We're gonna talk about different things about courage. Courage to admit that that you're dealing with things as far as mental health. Have the courage to sacrifice your pleasure for your business. So we want to talk about courage and staying motivated on your gifts and your beliefs. Because I know a lot of people working jobs and stuff, but they don't, and they have a passion to do something, but they're focused on their job. But sometimes you have to sacrifice your downtime to prepare yourself for your goals and dreams and all that stuff there. So we want you guys to hold on. I have this young lady on backstage. I'm ready to bring out because I can't butcher this, but I'm gonna let G Clark. I know her name, Miss Lachelle Adkins. Did I say her name right?
Yeah,
I always mess everything up.
No.
Lachelle, I have Lachelle. Right.
You had Lachelle, right? Don't do that last name again.
Yeah. Let's not do government.
Okay, this time. Can I say America's Supermom?
Yeah, you can't say that. You got that right.
America's Supermom.
Woo, woo, woo.
And also she's a part of our organization, the World's Women's Conference and Awards. Shout out to you ladies that's listening and following. Thank you guys. The Atlanta team is the bomb. We love you guys. Also, Miss Wanda D is my partner, committee member, partner. What, Wanda?
Yes.
Go ahead, say something, Wanda.
Yes, Grady.
WWCA.
On behalf of WWCA, which stands for the World Women's Conference Awards. We are the Atlanta chapter. This is a global experience of empowering women through education. So anybody interested in getting more information, you can hit up myself or Grady and we'll lead you in the right direction. We just kicked off our first event, which was this past Saturday, where we celebrated our youth in a discussion about what they were going through during this COVID-19 season. And it definitely unlocked a lot of great conversations between the students or the parents and definitely the community. So this is what we do. We're an organization that want to serve others and help others be better.
Yes.
You got like that, Grady?
I love it.
You're welcome.
So well. You're a better speaker than I am.
Well, what can I say?
All right.
Can I add something real quick? Because every time we get somebody coming from the WWCA, I am like thoroughly impressed because all y'all have like superhero woman names, and like it has not slipped past me. We got the Motivational Queen. We got America's Supermom. The other name, but I'm like, everybody's got like this. It's like a brand.
It's a prerequisite.
I'm saying,
you can't even come if you don't have a code name.
You ain't slide by me. I see y'all out here. This superhuman collective of just strong and smart and women that's doing it. That's all I'm saying.
Give it to me, G Clark.
Hey, I'm gonna give it to you. And shout out everybody that's on the chat real quick. Dewan, Robin, Penzia, Big Bull, Charles. Hey man, good morning to all of y'all, man. Thank y'all for checking in. We're gonna get in on these comments, but let's go ahead and bring her.
Without further ado, I have to say she's a talk show host, and she's an author as well, co-author of Waking Up Winning book. Oh my goodness, I feel so good saying that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a co-author. I just don't know how to say that without smiling. Wake up grinning. Wake up winning.
Wake up grinning.
Wake up grinning. So let me bring on. Sorry, the Supermom, the America's Supermom, Miss Lachelle. Here you go. I'm hitting the button. I have a lag in my computer. There we go.
Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Lachelle.
Good morning.
Forgive him, Lachelle. Forgive him.
Hey,
Okay.
you know what? I feel like I'm with family, so I'm
You
loving it.
are.
Okay.
You
You can,
are.
Yep.
yes,
Welcome to my world. I deal with that every day at my household. Okay.
yeah. Let,
Absolutely.
let me give everybody a brief background. This lady, she's from Youngstown, Ohio. That's where my grandmother, my family is up there. She went to
Up
school
top.
with my cousin. Yeah, the Youngstown. I ain't talking about Yonkers. I'm talking about Youngstown, Ohio. Ohio. Now, Miss Lachelle, what's the name of your talk show? She's a talk show host too, as well.
Unlock your superpower with America's Supermom.
Unlock your superpowers. Now,
Hmm.
how did you establish the name as America's Supermom?
Well, I have me and my husband have 15 children, and we still have 10 of them who live at home,
Okay.
and 8 of them are doing e-learning right now. So I was interviewed several times here in the Atlanta area. Every time we had another birth, we had 2 children here in the Atlanta area towards the end of our childbearing stage, which we are done with. But
Mhm.
they did a segment on me, named it Supermom. So I just embraced America Supermom, added that with it. I had a coach at the time who encouraged me to really go forward with the brand. And so that's how I got the name.
Oh man.
Love it.
Wow.
Mhm.
I love it.
Holy.
America.
I think you're definitely qualified.
Oh yes. How do you
That's the first
Yeah.
time that's what I said when I first met you. I was like, whoa.
Mhm.
yes. Oh my goodness.
You,
All that,
you,
mommy.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh, okay,
how,
okay,
how do you
okay.
guys find that balance of entrepreneurship and raising a family? How do you find that?
I came from a marketing background. So my husband and I, we met in college. And so my career path was one to always be in business, thinking of different creative ways to make money. And as our family grew, we kind of had no choice. You're kind of forced into it. But very fortunate because my husband has been the one that's truly been the breadwinner, which has allowed me to stay home and really kind of raise the children up in the way they should be raised. And but it does come with sacrifice. I was an only child, so I didn't have any siblings. So
Oh
I
wow.
definitely had some challenges in maintaining a life of balance, which is why I'm so passionate to talk to women today, because I struggled with depression for 13 years and was hospitalized for it. So
Okay.
now I'm passionate about sharing, what I learned through my experience to help other people avoid the same challenges that I had.
Right. Right. And that's the thing that we as African American we're not. I know I think everybody at some point has suffered from depression or PTSD, and we don't really have the courage to talk about it. And I'm glad you're on so we can talk about the things that we need to do to actually get out of that shell of not expressing our issues or
Mhm.
talking about that. So I know somebody. Hold on, the one y'all had a question. I knew one of the Gary. Okay,
Okay, so I just can't let you tiptoe past that. You
I know.
said you had no siblings, however, you created all these siblings, so you had no idea of the resident tattletale that probably started mess and runs the mama and daddy and gets the whole bunch in trouble. You had no idea, and I know you know who I'm talking about because all of us had one. I thought I got 5 in this house, and
Absolutely. Yeah. And, I think that was really the hard thing because, my mom raised me to really value education. So I was raised a high achiever, getting honor roll, being in gifted classes. So it was hard for me because I didn't know what a stay home mom looked like. So when I decided to stay home, because I was an only child, my mom never went on field trips or, class parties because she had to work. And so that was something I always longed for. But I just didn't know. All my friends and colleagues, they were career oriented. So nobody could give me any wisdom or advice on how to move forward. So that really was the struggle, trying to have that balance and maintain it.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I'm gonna get personal. So how old were you when you had your first, and how old and how old is your youngest?
6. So I was 42 when I had my last child.
Oh, yes,
And
Lachelle.
I started when I was 21.
Wow, man.
Mm-hmm.
G Card, you hear how strong her voice is?
I,
So
I,
you know
I
it,
know. I
it's
know.
been a lot of. It's been a lot. Let me back up from the mic. Sit down up there. Don't make me have to come up there. Y'all
A
making
lot
too
of
much
hoarse
noise.
voices, a lot of
You know,
That was like that
it
was 20
actually
years.
changed. You know how like the boys go through the changing of the voices? Mine did as I
Mhm.
had more children. It
yeah.
did get deeper and deeper.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Hmm.
Lord,
Wow, Queen. That was 20 years.
yeah.
20 years. You was just doing your thing.
Yes,
Hey, hey,
yes,
can I ask you a question? Are you right-handed or left-handed?
right-handed. And then I have two of my children are left-handed.
Okay. No
Only
reason
two.
why I ask.
Yeah.
Now, see,
Mm-hmm.
the reason I ask, I know there's been a lot of discipline going on. There's some spanking, right?
Oh man.
Right hand stroke this season.
One hand stronger than
Oh
the other.
man.
You never know where these questions are
Yeah,
going with
yeah,
Brady.
yeah.
You
I'm
just
That's
coming
never
out the
know.
okay.
I'm coming out the bag. But I guess my wife was in the military, so let me get back on track because I
Okay.
understand dealing with raising your kid because like my wife was deployed for one whole year straight, and so I
Oh.
had two kids. Two kids. I had to cook, clean, and all this stuff. So I became the stay-home dad. So
Did you have girls or boys?
I a son and a daughter.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yes, and matter of fact,
Old enough to
he was
tell on you when she
ready to go
got
to
back
the
what you
airport.
were doing or not doing.
Oh my goodness. I was catching it because that was my first time being a full-time parent. You know,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
son he had needs for education wise, and I didn't have the patience to teach him.
Right.
Me and my learning ability and in my speech sometimes I kind of mess up stuff. So I recognized I wasn't strong in the school, the homework department. So I signed him up with the after school program to help him with his homework.
Hmm.
But during the course of the year, I kind of got like sad and depressed, and like feel like it was just me against the world. I just have two kids. So I
Right.
can only
Right.
imagine you have 15. So
Yeah.
a lot of times you feel like the wall closing in because you don't get that break. And I think every parent,
Amen.
single parent, they do need that break when you come home. Say, hey, I got the kids. You just sit down and relax.
So
You got downtime. But when you got 15 kids, it's hard to do that. So how do you find your time to get yourself
Woo, I'm tired just knowing about it.
hey,
Woo.
God is good,
Yep.
and now 8 of them e-learning. But God doesn't put anything on you can't bear. It's just a matter of knowing how to strategically set up your day. Looking back, I had no idea I was in on autopilot in survival mode,
Mhm.
just doing what I could to make it through each day. But now, it's all about self-care, and by that I mean taking the time out for me first thing in the morning. I used to give everybody my best, and then I would be left with the leftovers.
Mm.
And now it's like, you know what? Let me give myself the best so I can be the best to everybody. So once I decided to do that, that shift just really changed my whole outlook. And so that's what's helped me.
Okay, okay. Now,
Mhm.
what kind of advice? I know there are a few single moms that has maybe
Mhm.
3 to 4 kids. I guess it was the average size of a single parent home with 5 kids, 4 to 5 kids.
Mhm.
What kind of advice would you give to the single mother that may be watching this on YouTube or Instagram and
Well,
Facebook?
okay, a couple things. One thing is to recognize that you have limitations. I believed before that I could do it all. If my husband wasn't here, I just had a mindset that, hey, it's got to be done. If he's not here to do it, I got to do it. And that mindset got me in trouble because I can't do things and be all things to everybody.
Mhm.
And the Lord sat me down and told me that, I'm a woman of faith, that Jesus saved the world with his actions, and he had 12 disciples. So what makes me think I could do it by myself? So that's the
Wow.
first. The
Oh,
second thing is to let your kids be themselves. So as you find yourself in what it is that you feel you are purposed for, let your kids do the same in their own lives. I was so busy trying to make sure everybody did everything perfect, which that's not even obtainable. You got to represent the family and do this. And I'm not saying that it's not good to have standards, but you have to give kids the freedom to experiment, to learn, and get confident in who they are. and not feel like they have to do everything right and be perfect, because that's just an illusion.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That's wisdom, ladies and gentlemen. That is wisdom.
Acting crazy. Sorry about the cat, y'all.
No, it's all good. It's all
I gotta
good.
get in there.
Look,
Yeah.
my sound effects box jumped the gun. I said, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
I ain't touched you. I ain't touched you.
Yeah. And I wanted to ask you this. Like, when you're going through, you don't recognize the signs. So are there signs that you can demonstrate or give us some analogies?
So true. Yeah. So now I have a Smile for Wellness movement, because I was hospitalized 3 times. So you would have thought after maybe the first time or second, I would have got it. But each of the times I was hospitalized, my husband sought intervention, because I was so focused on the task I had to complete and, doing things for everybody. I just didn't recognize what was going on with me. So SMILE is an acronym that I share for people to check in with themselves and to remind other people. So it's 5 pillars. The first one is sleep. The next one is your mood. Then your inner voice, laughter, and energy. So if you're not, in the right place in a lot of those areas, that really can affect your mental wellness. Because if you're not in a good mood, talking crazy to yourself and not laughing, no energy, no sleep, all these things were areas that I struggled in. I was running on empty and thinking that that was what was normal and what was to be expected. And you just can't function that way.
Right.
Yeah,
I love that.
I can relate with that, because I think between my 5, I know I got some catching up to do.
You said it, not me.
Hold your mule.
Hey, baby, tonight. No.
Hit him with that Betty Wright song.
But I realize, I think with child 3, that there's a difference between raising a child and guiding a child. I think with the first 2, we spent more time trying to guide them, and I think that's where the frustration comes, because when you guide them, you kind of like, okay, all right, this is how you be perfect to me. Right. Whereas when you raise them, it is what it is. If you're gonna run around and just hit folks upside the head, I mean, you correct them. However, you understand, okay, that he's aggressive.
Right.
So you sometimes guiding, we can make the mistake of actually molding a child into somebody that they're not, and then they have to unwork that later on in life. So yeah, man, I feel you. I tip my hat to you, because I know people talk about Octomom. I think Octomom cheated, but I'm glad we got Supermom and she looked like us. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Points. That is so true, because as parents, we want our kids to be better than we were, and we just don't know how to get there. Nobody comes with a manual or, some kind of formula, cookie cutter answer for everything. And each child is different. They may look like you, walk like you, but then act like your spouse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we run into that. Well, hey, they look like me. They must be like me. And then you're putting your limiting beliefs or aspirations on them. I mean, just for example, this cat has been back and forth over here. Well, for the longest, my mom has just been, against cats. She's like, I don't like them. They're sneaky. And so I took on that belief, so we've had cats in the past, because we live in the country a little bit. We have almost 10 acres, and we want to make sure that there's no mice or anything in here. So we've had them, but they usually stay outside, because my mom had put that in me. Oh, we don't need any cats and all this. And now it's like, what? That's just a limiting belief. I have never had a cat growing up, didn't experience it. So, they are helping me have a lot of peace in my home. So, why am I having that mindset that I don't like cats?
Right. Were they serving you?
Right.
Right.
They're protecting you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
And it's
Girl,
therapeutic too. Some
there's
pets are,
snakes and lizards, all kind of stuff over
Yeah.
here.
yeah.
So yeah,
No, I agree with that. I still have an affinity for dogs, but
I do
uh,
too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just
Yeah.
want, like where I grew up with. My sister had 2 cats growing up, and
Hmm.
I just remember them being the most ungrateful. Like, you call their name, it's like a 30%
Cats are
chance they
super
come.
independent.
Yeah, man. Like I'm
Like, you
just
talking
saying,
to
like,
me?
I just gave you this whole can of tuna. You can't come when I
Right.
call you.
No,
Like,
They're
you
not
know,
dogs.
they're
That's the
not.
thing.
yeah,
And they are teaching me so much because it's like I am familiar with dogs. I'm
yeah.
used to them. So that's how I try to talk to them. And they just look at me like, I am not a dog. I
I
don't
am
know
not
what
a dog. Do
nothing.
not talk to me like a dog. I don't look like a dog.
I don't act like a dog. None of that. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, let me
Only
get on
Yeah,
these comments.
only
Let me
thing.
get on.
how many
Hold on.
cats do you have in the house now?
3.
Oh,
3.
you went from 0 to 3.
0 to 3.
You just do
Let
Okay.
us sing.
everything
Meow,
fancy.
meow, 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 meow. I'm sorry. Wonder you did that.
Great.
I did.
That actually was not a bad rendition. That's the first song I've heard you sing, and I've enjoyed it. That was don't do it again on the show, but that was all right, Greta. That was all right.
Okay.
Checking in on these comments real quick. Robin said, "Girl, I was that person back in my day. I had to learn the hard way. Bless you."
Mhm.
Dewan said, "You are inspirational."
Oh,
Yeah, this
thanks, Dewan.
absolutely,
Look,
absolutely.
You
I
gotta
gotta
scroll
keep
back up,
these
G.
I gotta keep these comments in my arsenal because when I get off this broadcast, it's back to normal. You know what I mean? So it's like you just mom. Okay, what we eating?
Wait. I'm gonna tell you this because this shows the expertise in your parenting. Because I got a 6-year-old too. You hear nothing new. See, mine, he might come in here every now and then, peek in and see what I'm doing. But
Right,
that whole fussing thing, we got that down.
right, right.
Let me be real with you. Let me be real. Do you threaten at all?
Yeah, you know what? I'm trying not to because it
Okay.
just doesn't do
Yeah.
anything. It wears me out to make a threat. I just be a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't be quiet. When you get home, I'm gonna get you. And when you get home, you don't know what kind of energy you're gonna be in.
See,
So I just try to just do it.
okay,
Just
from
just
a
get them,
man,
stick it to them right then.
from a man's perspective, see, we see. Greater probably can agree with me. We don't do empty threats, and that's where
Mhm. Right.
the value of your threat
Yeah.
remains
Goes
what it
down.
is when they get older. Yeah.
Exactly.
My mom, boy, Jesus, I used to hate her whippings. But my mama,
Mhm.
her favorite saying was, "If y'all gonna be clowns, I'm the ringleader." And
Ooh, I like it.
so and that was real spill. You go ahead, act up in the store. I might not get you in the store. No. She would get you in the store.
Right.
Me myself personally, I'm not gonna get you in the store because I'm not trying to ride to somebody's jail. But understand when we get home, that is a
It
statement.
sounds like Donkey Kong.
Right.
My mom would say,
You
"Where
know,
you
I
show
think
out, I'm gonna show
Yeah,
out."
that's what I'm saying. The key is to get them right then because
Right.
they think you're gonna be like, oh, real composed. But if they act crazy, if you act crazy with them, you don't have to worry about when they out in public. That's how my kids were. They
Oh
were
yeah.
out in public, and it's like, what in the world? People complimenting them. They come
Mhm.
home and act crazy. But you want them. That's where you train them at home.
So
if
you
you're going out and they doing a good field trip, then you did good as a parent, right?
right. So you would be at the restaurant with them too when folks just come up. Your kids are so well behaved. They're so
Yes.
how do you do it?
So well mannered.
Man, I would get that all the time. I'd be like, man, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Let them twist the wrong way.
Exactly.
I'm on you.
Hey, you right. Look, You're
Don't
the
embarrass
one
me.
that's more have more anxiety when you're out than they are because they just do what they're told. But
Right,
you just sitting around waiting. Wait a minute, let me
right.
see if somebody's gonna act up.
Okay, real quick to the viewers. I'm sorry making comments. I don't know why the live feed isn't giving it to me, so I had to go back to the regular feed. So
You got a lot.
let me just take a I know. Um this is going back to what I was saying about Breonna Taylor. Big Bull said the only way for it to stop is for them to feel the same pain. Uh,
We
at
never
this point in time, some got to give.
Yeah.
Dewan said, "Congratulations on the book." Oh yeah. Did it? When did that book release? Wanda graded.
Well, Miss Wanda.
It's coming out in December.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So we got the pre-order on the book. Was that Wake Up Winning?
It was volume 2.
Volume 2. Now you gotta understand, volume 2 is reserved for those like Jay-Z. He had a whole bunch of volume 2s. Who else had a volume 2? Guardians of the Galaxy. Like you have to be doing something and know what you're doing to do a volume 2. So congratulations on that. And we want bestsellers out of that.
Yeah, we on the way.
It's on the way. That's on the way. I'm going to post some. I guess it's from YouTube channel. I got to post. EJ had 3 comments on there, 3 separate comments. So I'm going to post them on there. You can read it because I can't read them at all. I can't even see.
I can see him.
Okay, so give me 1 second, EJ.
Oh, he's saying he's from Fort Hood. Yeah,
absolutely. EJ is definitely a resident.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah. So that's the second comment, EJ.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah. Then another one. Hold on.
I love dogs too, just other people's dogs that I don't have to take care of. See, that's another thing. Dogs ain't the same way. Like
it's cat.
As we grew up, dogs were. I don't want to say they were dumb when we were growing up, but these jokers these days, you can't. I have a dog that if he's tired of me petting him, he will literally take his paw and push my hand away. Like, no.
Aggressive.
No, it's not aggressive. He does it really lightly, but he's like, all right, that's enough. That's enough.
Wow. I got over here, you come breathe in your face and stuff while you sleep. I'm like, why don't you get out of here? Leave me alone. I'm talking to little Daryl. Leave me alone.
I can hit your heartbeat. I can hear your heartbeat. So Big Bull says she is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Jen Tens. Hey, welcome to the show. Thank you for chiming in. Say it, G Clark. Charles Pittman said good morning. Demetrius said, wake up grinning. I like that.
Yeah. Leave it to Grady. Leave it to Grady.
Hey, when you wake up, you done won. You already won when you woke up.
Amen.
So the next step, you need to go put a smile on your face.
That's right.
Yeah. Demetri also said Y-Town in the house. Mm-hmm. Let's see. And I think we're caught up with all the comments. We thank everybody that comments on this show. We don't take not one of them lightly. Because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we sure appreciate you.
Yes. Hold on, I got something I want to say to Wanda real quick. I know we have Miss Lachelle on, but Wanda, this morning I was going for a walk, and you was giving all kind of instructions on your show. Type in "I am enough." Hashtag this. I said I'm walking. I was walking the dog. I like his dog. You want me to fall over the curb?
I want you to use your best judgment, Grady. Okay.
Everybody separated.
That's for the people that aren't walking their dogs. Yeah. That maybe not be driving, but you have to make an executive decision.
Yes.
Yeah. So I hope you held tight to the dog and you said, forget those comments.
Mm-hmm. I love you, Wanda. But you wake us up every morning. Make sure you guys go check out Wanda show. I shared it, so it's on the Grady Taylor page, Wake Up Winning page. Man, she got Wake Up Winning, and I Am Enough. Oh my goodness, she has everything. And
she does.
Yes, and Miss Supermom, she has a lot going on too.
I like that disclaimer you just put out there. That sounded like a legal disclaimer, Wanda. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, we don't sue me for your stupidity. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
Use
No.
no discretion and
You can't
yield.
like use my name and then said, what do you want me to do? Fall? Like, no.
I fail because of one he gave me instructions.
We rebuke the spirit of lawsuits, of litigation, not in this house, Jesus. Not in this house.
It will not go down like that.
Not today. Yes.
So Grady, we're gonna put a special prayer on Grady right now.
Yeah.
If you are listening to me at 6 o'clock in the morning, Grady, and you walking, just keep walking. Just listen. Don't follow none of my instructions.
I didn't want you to feel bad because I wasn't participating like everybody else.
We have enough people participating. That's okay. You can have somebody take care of your timeline. Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all, son. I please don't laugh at me. But I was walking the dog and trying to watch Wanda on the phone, and so I have a black dog, so it's dark outside. I really can't. Hell, I have a hard time seeing in the daytime. And it was nighttime. I damn near tripped over the dog. He started walking in front of me. I said, Lord Jesus.
Grady thought he lost the dog. Had he not pulled. Had he not pulled.
Hey, Grady, did you have your glasses on, or you didn't even have your glasses on? You just out there walking in the dark.
I'm gonna order.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's still dark out. Clark, please, just stop him from doing all of this.
All right, yeah. So let's go back to the comments. We're gonna leave Grady and his walking in the dark, trying to pay attention to the phone. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Thank God Shamika ain't here. So EJ,
bring in Shamika. Get Shamika on the line right now.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
We need Shamika. Shamika can pop in for a few seconds. This is ridiculous.
We gotta say
and Shamika, the only one can get Grady back in hand. I've noticed that.
I'm so glad Shamika told me she wouldn't be able to do the show because she had to homeschool her teachers. See, Shamika be over there bullying the teacher. She be sitting on the sideline behind the computer, so the teacher say something about her, and Shamika jump right in on the teacher. Like, what you say?
All right. Leave them shots alone now.
Wanda set it up.
Shots fired.
Hey, Keith, we got Keith just checking in. Keith said, what up, man? Hey, good morning to you. But EJ, man, we're going to have to address these comments because DeWan also picked up. She said, EJ is so funny with these comments that's popping up. So EJ said, going back to the threats, and again, I guess that's just the man thing. We're gonna settle that like right there to there. EJ said, I don't threaten. I just run up on site. Whether we at home, at the school, in the store, or wherever, and I dare to say something to me. Okay. And then he said, people all the time be like, "Oh my gosh, your kids are so well behaved." See, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, I just be like, these little don't like getting hit.
but you know what?
Then he said, Grady, you kicked Ruru. That's what he said. You kicked him. That's why you almost lost him. He kind of off on you.
No, Ruru won't let me
he couldn't see him. Y'all know he can't see. Grady, I'm gonna need you to stop walking at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's just too early for you to go outside. That is way too early.
That's what time the dog comes in. He ready to go. He said he ready to go.
Let him walk himself. He'll probably do better.
No, he don't know how to act.
No. Ruru is a cute name. Ruru is a cute name, but low key, Ruru probably staying like right here, and I'm in a pretty high chair. Ruru ain't nothing to play with. No, you just can't let
Ruru. Is it?
He's a terrier.
Okay.
He on steroids. On a dog I know that can bark in the cage jump.
He doing push-ups.
So
I had that dog out exercising and stuff.
Yeah, we have my wife took him out exercising. She ran him, and the dog tore a muscle in his knee. I said, I didn't know dogs had knees. So one thing next week I took he had to have laser surgery on his knee.
I cannot believe this. don't believe
See,
what Brady's talking
that
about. I
that
don't know
that
if it's true or not.
that, ladies and gentlemen, just confirmed the child that Grady Taylor was. I know he tells us about his childhood all the time, but I finally identified because EJ, you helped me there. You helped me there when he said he done kicked the dog. Grady was the child in the grocery store that you forbade to have the buggy. Because if you was in front of that
Because he was
buggy,
gonna clip your ankles, hit your heels every time. He
Yes.
gonna hit your heels every
I
time.
I love every one of my children.
My mama.
However, if you are the knucklehead that had that buggy and you done ran
Right.
into my Achilles, I'm just saying, I've
Yeah.
had to question my love for you. I almost killed you. You understand what I'm saying? If I could have reached and grabbed you beyond the buggy, my hand would have
Yes.
I would have been strangling you like Homer and Bart Simpson. However, the buggy covered you with the pain. You understand? That's a sermon there because you were
And that's
covered.
and that pain, it sticks with you. That
It
pain is
sticks
like
with
What?
you.
excruciating.
You talk about
Yeah.
trauma. You talk about trauma because I got
Trauma.
one. I got one. He's notorious, and when I see him grabbing that bar, I just what you doing?
Flashback, right?
For
You
real.
know, I mean,
No.
it's just like, what is really interesting about parenthood is how you have little babies. They're little hands and everything, but they can smack the fire out of you, right?
Boy.
Now, I know y'all been hit by your kids. That is, I mean, that's just amazing to me. No strength, little hands, but tear you up.
Yeah.
Man.
Super mom,
Yeah,
15 kids going to the grocery store. I know when I went to the grocery store, my mom, she didn't let me push the buggy. She made me stand on the side of the buggy and put my hand on it. You know how you hold the
right.
side. So how do you have your kids? What do you tell your kids when you go to the store?
They actually walk along the cart. Yes, they stay together, but I don't really have them all go with me like I used to.
See,
Okay.
When they
yeah.
were younger, we would have a couple carts, and the ones that were running around, they would be in the cart. So
Okay.
yeah, these days we don't really have to worry about it. And
Yeah.
now I don't really take them with all this wearing masks. The
Yeah.
less I have to worry about it, the better. So I just go by myself most of the
Yeah.
time.
You know,
Yeah.
I stopped taking them before the pandemic. I learned. I said, look at this.
Yeah, they have your bill high, won't they? Oh, we
Why,
need
for
this.
real?
I get this. I mean, yeah. Mhm.
Mhm. See, they are now reporters. I call them. Hey, what's in the pantry?
Right,
Hey, is there flour in the pantry? No. Okay, cool. Is there grits?
right,
No. Okay, cool. Can you get some chips? Is it in the
right.
pantry? Yes. No. So yeah, absolutely.
You are right. You are right.
But my hats go out to you, super moms. I don't care if you got 1, 2 kids, especially if you have kids with
Absolutely.
special needs and anything like that. You have to
Yes.
have some serious patience and stuff.
Absolutely.
And I want to say this too. And I'm speaking from experience. Like a lot of times when it's just you and the kids at home, you don't have no friends to talk to, and you talking to children all day. Please believe we need some adult time to have some adult conversation because it's difficult maintaining your sanity with just you and the
Mhm.
kids for 24 hours every day. Please, so
Right.
if you know a single parent that's at home with multiple kids, just call and have a casual conversation. It don't have to be long. It can be
Mhm.
5 or 10 minutes, just enough to
Mhm.
take their mind off the situation. I mean, they need that escape. And that's why most of these
Yeah.
ladies are so because I've been there. Because I've been crazy too.
Grady,
I had to recover too.
that's a
No,
good
no.
suggestion, Grady. I was a little worried when you first started out because I didn't know what he was going to say, G. Clark.
That's
But
actually
can you
excellent.
please
Yeah.
give him a bell for that one because he did a good.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Here we go. All right. Cool. I don't think I got a bell. Do I have a bell?
I try to be sensible sometimes, but shout out to Youngstown, Ohio, Grandma Aura Lumpkin. I'm just like her. Whatever comes up, come out. And sometimes
This thing is. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all.
Veil, you got a bark. You might not have a veil, but you definitely got a bark.
EJ, you crazy, EJ. Hold on. EJ filling this timeline up over here.
Oh
Oh my
man. Let's see. He said that's the that part's The part that's funny is when he kicked the dog and said, "Oh Lord Jesus." Yeah, he kicked him and then act like he was gonna fall. And then he said, "I
And try
take
to
all my
make no
kids to the store." Huh?
What you
Go ahead.
say?
No. Somebody said something.
Oh, G was
Oh,
reading the comments. Go ahead.
okay. He said, "I take all my kids to the store, so just so I can keep my pimp hand strong. Haven't had an issue yet." See. Okay, EJ, brother,
What is
I, I'm,
this?
I'm, I'm, I'm with you. I'm with you. However, I'm not going. I'm just like with Grady. I'm just not going to just voluntarily go to the cliff. If I can keep them safe. Sometimes it's just safer. Leave them home. Yeah.
Him being strong. He be like, ah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
My
bicep.
dad was classic. My dad used to be in the choir. I remember, and we all used to sit in the back of the church. We tried to sit behind somebody tall, so we could play our little video games. A little I forget what they call them, but you get them at Toys R Us, and they had like
DS's and
no.
stuff.
We couldn't afford the Game Boys. We couldn't afford Game Boys. It was a predecessor.
No,
it was a predecessor to Leapfrog. You could get like Power Rangers and like Disney stuff on it.
I know about all them kid stuff now.
Oh no, this is back in this
I
like
thought
in
it
the
was
90s.
Etch a Sketch. I thought he was gonna say Etch a Sketch.
Well, I mean, that's who we had Etch a Sketch. I mean, whatever you could bring under the Bible into the church to keep yourself awake, because that could get you a whooping too. But my dad would be in the choir. My dad would be in the choir, and we'd be back there doing our thing. And I mean, they in the middle of a song. My dad would stop while everybody else is rocking, and he'd stare. He wouldn't sing a song. He would stop and he would look. And somehow us down here playing the video games, joking and laughing, I don't know if his look rocked the church and everybody in the church knew it, but somehow we could feel his eyes on us, and we would be playing the game and that was him. And as soon as he got our attention, he right back. I never understood how he did that, but we knew, like my dad, like his whoopings were very quick, very quick.
Quick and powerful.
He would probably bust you in the chest, and now he got the belt, so you can't run because you can't breathe.
So you ain't shot.
You can't scream. The neighbors don't hear nothing. Dad was very efficient. You understand what I'm saying? He get his pops in. When you get your breath,
Man, pops was very strategic. All right, I know we getting close to here. This is my first time ever keeping close to time. I know they got to go because they have other shows to do, and I'm just so thankful for Miss Lachelle. And I
have really look. Y'all have kept me laughing, and laughter is important, y'all. It's one of my things from the smile now.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
and Smile for Wellness movement.
Yes.
Move, inner voice, laughter, and energy. I love it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's easy to remember. You see what I'm saying? Because as we get older, hey, we have them senior moments, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. And I'm
just saying, like, it's something that was in the water between the 80s and the 90s and part of the 70s. I'm just saying, because y'all don't look like the 30, 40, 50, 60 year olds that we grew up with. I remember
isn't that right?
I remember grandma, sometimes maybe she had dentures, maybe she had, I mean, she was still beautiful. Now don't get it twisted. She was still beautiful, but I've seen some 50s and 60s that I'm like, Jesus. Whew. Thank God I'm married.
Yeah. I was looking at Tina Turner the other day. I was like, hey, man.
For real.
Come back in the room, you two.
Look, Patty, LaBelle, Jesus, boy.
Patty, Gladys Knight, without the
Oh
pimp.
my,
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
Without
That's
the
what I'm saying.
pips.
So,
You know what? At a
I
young
can hear
age, Cicely Tyson, she still look good. Well,
Yeah.
but
Beautiful.
I love our sisters.
The reality of this, ladies, is that some of y'all gonna have to show y'all ID to get y'all senior discounts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Praise God.
That's
I'm
gonna be a
playing
new
that.
one.
All right.
You thought it was over when you was getting alcohol, and no. You're gonna get carded for your whiskey all the way up to your 60s, and then when you get 60, whatever 60 it is, you're gonna get carded for your senior discounts. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
It's
true.
beautiful. It's a beautiful
Hard
thing.
for your whiskeys.
Yeah.
I tell you, y'all come up with the best stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's all top of the head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So in other words, keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, don't stop.
I know it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. We gotta do our plugs.
Okay. Yeah.
6 p.m. we have
7 p.m. we have Leticia Beatty show.
Okay, 7 p.m. we have the Tisa Beta show. Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me.
And 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. It's time for the one to rock.
Yeah.
After dark.
Yeah.
The author, best-selling author, Dawn After Dark. Also, I'm sorry, Tisa Beatty's author too. Best-selling author Tisa Beatty. The Tisa Beatty show. I don't know what we're talking about because she always keep me in surprise. We're just a co-host on the show, and it's Tisa Beatty show. Best-selling author by her book How Church People Sing. Also, after that, 8 p.m. Dawn After Dark. Best-selling the author of A Beautiful Disaster. As a book. Make sure you guys get that. Pre-order. Is that Dawn? Let us know if it's already released. But I know she has multiple books. As a matter of fact, she's working on 4 right now, currently. So thank you for Dawn checking in because she told me, great, I'm going to be off social media, but she checked in and said good morning. I really, really love and appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to write me an Easter speech so I can be an author too because everybody's authors here.
We still have
I'm feeling left out.
Miss Wanda D, we still have room for authors, right? We're still looking for authors, right?
My name is G. Clark, and I came to say everybody happy Thursday. There we go.
There we go.
G. Clark's an author now. Bam.
Hey, I know that's right.
I'm going to do a book called How to Eat the Teacher's Lunch. Yeah,
sometimes it's all in the title, y'all.
American
all in the title, right?
Mm-hmm. American Supermom. Give us your information on how we get in touch with you.
Yes, so you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. I'm pretty much everywhere, So I have quite a wide range of viewership, dealing with parenting, networking, the business side, podcasting, just, God has blessed me. So I'm glad to do what I can to add value.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you so much. And we're honored to have you. Look forward to having you back again.
Yes.
Look,
I need to keep my laughter going. So y'all are good with that.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Reggie.
My last interruption, okay? So again, the one after dark. If y'all think that we show our behinds in the morning, boy, just check us tonight at 8. That's all I'm saying.
Rated R.
Yeah,
it is.
Do not peek in there with your children standing by. I cannot guarantee anything. That's not good.
Wanda's definitely putting out all the disclaimers today.
It's not good.
Thank you. But we have one last comment that I think that we should bestow on the queens that's on the show. And he said it, so I'm going to back it. EJ said, yes, I'm a married man too, but I can say respectfully, bro, y'all keep some beautiful black goddesses on this show. So, what I'm saying?
Thank you.
We had to get that in. Now that we're on our 5th closing of the show, I'm going to turn it back over to Bishop Grady. The one just purred. Okay.
Yeah, we going down. It's going down tonight.
It will be 20 more closes.
Yeah. This is one last announcement. I'm changing my name to DJ Grady, baby. No, sorry. My name is Grady Grady. America's greatest baby. I don't know. I'm coming up with something. But ladies and gentlemen, DJ Grady, baby. Each one.
I cannot.
Each what?
We love
Please
you. We out of
stop.
here.
Please stop.
Hey, everybody knew when the deacon